Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Home Sweet Classroom. Today is the first day of second grade. The first day, I am exhausted with, of course, not enough time. I didn't even get enough time to take pictures of them using their, which was super cute. I told them that if they sign it, they're promising, so they have. Welcome to the first day of second grade. Today's gonna be super exciting. I am actually really nervous and just a little like fumbling this morning, but I have my classroom set up. I have put out some little treats for them, and they say, "You are officially in second grade." I am super excited. Today I'm gonna vlog for you guys the day and the process of second grade in my classroom on the first day. It's my kids' first day of 7th grade and 3rd grade, so I am super excited. Today is going to be an eventful day. We have a really busy morning, and I'm gonna rush through it because I gotta get going, but this morning we have an assembly and then we're gonna come back to the classroom, get started. So I'm gonna catch up with you guys probably during lunchtime. Hello friends. Okay, so the first part of our morning and our first day of school is already finished, and they're already off and about. Went out in to specials and to lunch, so it was a hectic morning, I have to say. I think there's never enough time, but that's okay. So I want to walk you guys through like what our day consisted of. So the first thing, and I'll like pull up my plans for that and show you guys what that kind of looked like and how our first day went. So the third grade teacher and I have teamed up and are planning together. So we were up here at school on Saturday explicitly planning our lessons for today, and gosh, it was so helpful. Like, just like the planning process is really helpful. I don't know how many of you do that too, but just I love digital planning, and I think it works perfect when I'm already dove into the content. But for now, I'm just starting the first day, so I like to write out my plans a little bit more into depth. So let me turn you guys around and show you what our day is going to consist of. Okay, so here are my lesson plans for today, just the first day. So here's the time, and what we went through is we met in the courtyard, the students, then went to our classrooms, sat in our seats, picked a seat, and took attendance. Then I called out the teen chant. The teen chant is, T is for no talking, no talking voices. E is for eyes forward, A is for arms by your side, and M is for medium voices while we're walking. So I teach them this chant, and they follow along with me as we're lining up routines. And then at 8 o'clock, we were supposed to meet in the gym for an assembly, like first day assembly. The principal talked and just had a little bit of a communication from the principal. Then we came back and I showed them into more depth into how I want them to come into the classroom, putting their backpacks up, all of that. As they came in, we went to the carpet for our morning meeting, which I gave attendance, morning meeting, meet and greet, talked about our daily schedule, our daily song, we practiced our song, and then we had creating classroom rules and being a good classmate. And I actually didn't get a chance to do this, so I put that here for us to do when we get back from lunch. And then because I kind of switched it around and I wanted us to put away supplies, so we went ahead and put away supplies, but then it didn't give us a chance to do this part, so that's okay. They left out their journals, and we did do a journal jot writing, and of course we discussed the routines to put away backpacks, and didn't get a chance to do the ELA song, so I'll probably do this tomorrow, showing them the transition songs once we have a better transition flow. I think it'll be better that way. Then later on this morning, about 9:10 to 9:45, I read the First Aid Jitters book, and I have that book right here. If you have not read this, it's super cute. I love this book. I've read it I think I read it in 1st grade, and I just love this book. It is so cute.
was rushing through this morning to grab it, but if I actually was able to. So I read the book, and then we made predictions about the feelings on the first day of school and did a picture walk. And then we talked about building good listening habits on the carpet while reading. And I had an anchor chart, an interactive anchor chart of first day feelings. We used sticky notes to graph their feelings. And then I modeled a writing journal, which they did in their journals that they had for the reader's response. And we talked about journal jot, and we did that as well. And I was, of course, walking around and commenting on their writing. Then I did not get to this part this morning, so tomorrow is when I will do independent writing, where I do what it looks like, sounds like, and feels like. And I'll write that down. Looks, feels, and sounds like. And then and I didn't even get to our word work part, so I'll do that tomorrow as well. Then we're in specials, so it's been quite a busy morning. And this afternoon, after lunch routine is what I'll talk about. And we'll talk about like bathroom break, wash hands, carpet, and I'll have a teacher read aloud, which I'm super excited. I'm going to be reading Because of Winn-Dixie, the chapter book, and it's this one right here. And I'm super excited, and my students were too. When I told them about it in the schedule, they were really excited to be reading a chapter book. So I thought this was a good read. It was in their library. I didn't get a chance to go through any of my books that I had in my storage. So I'm going to be reading this one, and I think it's really good. It says it's a second grade level, so and then perhaps maybe we'll watch the movie later once we finish the chapter book. So something to look forward to. Then of course we'll have the transition song, Meet at the Carpet, I'm going to model them to get out their journals, which I think I might have to do this tomorrow because we don't have them in a set place yet. So I might have to do this tomorrow. And then we'll do a number talks lesson. I'm going to explain what number talks is, and the hand signals, which are these. I have hand signals, and I also have what I have sentence starters to help me guide them into that discussion. So I got to put these up and also describe what these are and how to use them. Then we'll go into our Math Talks lesson, Math Talks Expectations Anchor Chart, and we'll practice by using the Math Talk number 3 plus 3, which is something they should already know, anything from 1 to 10, and establish station movement. I'm actually going to show them how I do guided math, but I'm just going to show them model, or just to see what it looks like. Then I'm going to do an interactive journal activity and all about me math, and it's going to, using their interactive journals, they're going to be cutting and gluing these pages, and it's like a number about me. It's just a fun activity, and it's perfect because it establishes their very first journal entry. So I really like this template, and then after that they're going to be able to share some cool facts about themselves based on the numbers that they wrote and they're going to do this in a collaborative team in their table. Then in the afternoon is science, social studies, and or health. And so we'll transition, model getting journals, of course, getting pencils ready, preparing, they're going to prepare their science journals. So I have this for their math journal, and they'll color it and put it aside, and I'll collect it to glue it or staple it to their journal later. But then they also have a science one. So they'll be doing that for a little bit and getting that ready. Then we're going to do a Think Like a Scientist video, which will be a good brain break for them. And it's a goal noodle, so it'll be really fun for them. Then at 2 o'clock, we'll prepare journals for social studies with the table of contents and numbering pages. And then we'll do an end of activity, find someone who. This will be really fun activity to get to know each other because they're all so curious to talk and get to know each other. So I found this activity, find someone who, and they'll do this at the end. And then that's the end. We'll have the end of the day transition, model and write in their agendas, and using the Elmo, and then model and practice clean up and organize materials to go home. So, and then I have like my notes here on what I want them to do.
So that is kind of the gist of what I want my students to do, or what we're going to be doing today. Of course, there is always I'm always running out of time. Of course, there is not enough time in a day to do things. So I'm gonna try to do my best to get everything done. That way tomorrow the flow is a lot smoother and we're going through things a lot easier. But I think so far everything's been really, really great. These little second graders are so sweet. They're just so kind, and some of them were really excited to have me as their teacher because they've seen me in fourth grade last year. So I think it's just, they're really, really sweet, and they loved the goldfish. And I think none of them really got the joke. You're officially in second grade, but that's okay. They liked the snack, and they were all curious to know about our schedule, so I told them about that, and I just think it all went so smoothly and so well overall, and I'm really excited. So I think right now my table is looking like a hot mess, and I do need it to work here. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize myself here and get things ready for when they come back, and cutting out the journals and organizing that stuff, and figuring out some things in the spaces that I need to do whenever they get back. So, and I do need to set up the class dojo because I do want to show them that's how I'm going to be giving them points and how I want my expectations. So that will go kind of along with the class promises, and just showing them that this is how we're going to earn points, and because I don't do the clip chart system, so I need to get the class dojo set into place for them when they get back and be able to show them that on the board. So I will catch up with you guys in just a little bit, perhaps maybe closer to the end of my lunch, and touch base with you guys. All right, it is officially the end of the first day in second grade. I am super tired, and the end of seventh grade, third grade. I am really tired, guys. Like it was that kind of day. Like I forgot how it was to be in second grade, but regardless, it was an amazing day. I love my little second graders. They are just all so cute, and they were all so happy to be in my class, and they were just super cute. So we ended the day with, of course, not enough time. I didn't even get enough time to take pictures of them using their first day of school pictures. So I'm gonna have to like take them, I guess, tomorrow. I don't know if that'll be weird, but I think I missed like 4 of them, and I just thought this was super cute. Look at this, the first day of school, and then on the back it's like the last day. I have this in a classroom haul video. Go check that video out if you haven't watched it yet. But I was super excited, and it went really, really great. Let me show you guys the anchor chart that we ended up doing for the first day feelings, and it was super cute. It came out really great. We did an anchor chart for first day feelings, and they graphed their feelings, and then I put the emojis down here to show what they were feeling, and they had all these great scenarios. They were like, oh, I was scared because I'm gonna make new friends, or oh, it's happy because I have you as a teacher, which made my teacher heart so happy. And yeah, so we graphed it up here, and I told them about how I felt, and it went really great. I really, really enjoyed it. During math, I had an anchor chart for my math expectations, and we talked about what I expect during our math talk. I'm doing number talks. Well, that's part of our curriculum as well. So I went ahead and showed them the hand signals and my math expectations as far as sentence starters and all of that. And then we talked about how and what math looks like in the classroom when we're coming. So I think overall, like, our math class went really great. I really, really like this math talks or number talks. So I'm planning to put it up on this side of my board, and because I usually do like my small group instruction right here in this area where they gather at the carpet. So then we had a classroom promises. Now, in a previous back to school video, I collaborated with other teachers on back to school classroom culture, and one of those was my goal to do a classroom promises. So it looks like this, and we just like brainstormed different ways we can be as a community in the classroom, or what I call a classroom family. So we talked about that, and I loved it. It was really great conversation. So we had these promises to our class, and then they all signed at the bottom, which was super adorable. One of them actually has like a really good signature, I think better even than mine. But so some of their classroom promises is: I will speak when it's my turn, I will respect others' space, I will be kind to my class family, I will model good behavior, I will use my time wisely, I will tell an adult the problem, I will forgive others if they make poor choices. So I'm planning to do a more into depth on this, maybe doing well, I do plan to do posters for it and putting in their class in the back of the classroom where I can display it and we can refer back to it. And then they all signed it, which was super cute. I told them that if they sign it, they're promising, so they have to work toward it. And sometimes we break our promises, but we get back on track, you know, that's all that stuff. So I thought that was really cute. I saw some other really great ways and creative ways to do it, but honestly I ran out of time, so I had to quickly make something to or get back on track to get that done. And yeah, so I think it went really great. I really liked the classroom promises, and tomorrow we'll be into more depth on what reading looks like, sounds like, and feels like. So I know I feel like I'm jumping into the curriculum rather quickly and just like jumping in so much, I guess, like the words to say, but I just feel like when I'm bringing up routines and procedures, that falls into place really well, where I'm talking about classroom family and our promises, rules, procedures, all of that good stuff. So I feel like the pacing is really great. I did feel like my end of the day was a little chaotic, but I do plan on having transition songs, so I need to get that ready this afternoon because I didn't have it ready, so I couldn't incorporate it. But that's just about it. I think other than that, everything else went really great. We have our classroom journals on the back wall already, and I think that having that into place for tomorrow morning will be a really good setup. So I have them back here, and I think that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and being with me. I feel like I did a lot of talking, but that's really just what a first day looks like. It's a lot of routines, a lot of procedures, just like a lot going on, and just getting kids back into the routine and just back into the rhythm of being back in school. And yeah, so I feel like today went really great, and I know tomorrow's gonna be even better. I'm really looking forward to seeing them again, and they all gave me hugs when they left, so that's always a good sign. Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and being with me on the first day of school. And just if you did, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and don't forget to hit the notification bell down below if you want to get notifications for future videos. Thank you so much for being a part of my teaching journey and joining me on my first day of second grade. Bye guys, see you in the next video.